Yeah, the VARKA video is still doing really well, but it's not like beating Columbina like it was before. So.
Oh my god, you are on about your success again?
You were just, it's like you were waiting for you're just waiting. You're just always waiting for a way to make fun of me.
Bro, you were waiting for the stream to start so you could talk about how good you are at your job.
No, when I went to change the description, I saw my previous video and how well it was
Oh
doing.
my god, my video was doing so good, better than any other video I've ever had in my entire life. It's not doing as good now, but guys, it was so good.
All right, all right, all right.
No
Someone
way
was
a
just
stream for
telling
EU
me.
hours? Bro, like, most of his streams are at this time.
I guess they're usually a little bit later. I don't know. We have a bunch this time. Yeah.
Even if it's a little bit later, it's still fine for you.
Hmm.
Guys,
YouTube chat
it's
isn't
like
showing
it's
up
like
in
4
restream
p.m. in
again.
the UK right now.
Hmm.
We usually get streams at like midnight plus. Bro, do you live in the Middle East? Like, what are you talking about?
Someone said congrats on 119K. Can
Oh
I
my god, we're going back to that?
Okay, okay. Okay, the consolidated chat isn't working, so we'll do this. Can you do a Benny Luck giveaway for who has the worst luck? Winner gets Columbina. That's kind of a fun idea. No, but that's a fun idea. Um, it's 18,930, not quite 19K. What do you mean? It's 19,460.
What?
How many subscribers? Some people have Reddit said that your videos were pure misinformation. Oh yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, someone on Reddit definitely said that.
Yeah, Reddit is
A place where people go to incite rage
yeah.
and let out all their emotions because they hate their lives and then talk about how much they hate that other people are happy.
Yeah. I get quite a lot of um, dislike on Reddit. And then sometimes it goes into my Reddit and then I reply. But I haven't seen that one that my videos are pure misinformation. But that sounds about right.
Probably as a Jeff fan. Ooh.
Yeah. The Zijeff fans don't like me though. That's like I know you're joking, but that's kind of
I wasn't joking, like
yeah. Yeah. It's always great when you just ask them one question as well, and then it's like, oh, what's the misinformation he provided? And then they like don't have anything real to say about the VARKA video. What did they say? Did they say what the misinformation was? That's always the best. If they say it's just like, oh, he's totally wrong. Well, what's he wrong about? Well, he's just an idiot. He doesn't even do his own calcs. It's like, oh, well, what's wrong with that? Oh, it's well, they don't. I actually haven't heard one good response. I like Jeff. I watch his videos
Well, you aren't a
sometimes.
doctor, so
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. They're like saying, "Don't mind him." Oh yeah, I saw that one. I replied to that one. I don't know what was even wrong. Like, it's early leaks. People were accusing me of reposting the information. No, I didn't watch a single video about or a single piece of other people's content before making my video. So that's pretty funny.
C2 Columbina or C2 Anefa better? I don't have lens. Why are you getting C2 Anefa? Why are you getting Anefa? Like,
Yeah. C1R1 and FA is better for flints, but C2 flints is better. And also, it's like if you have C2 flints, like C2R1 flints, like, do you really need more power? How much more power do you need?
April being a Karen today. People are saying I'm mean. I don't know what I did.
Because you said shut the fuck up.
Oh, well, that was a joke. I don't know if people thought that knew that.
I knew it, but yeah. Okay, maybe for Dyer, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you yeah. Also, I did talk about the vertical investment path on a video.
I feel like I'm never gonna get Sumeru completely, like, explored because of this fucking Aranara shit. I went to every Aranara location, remember that? And I didn't find a single new one. But when I go talk to the Aranara person, they're like, you don't have all of them. So, like, I don't know what to do.
It's weird that they don't, like, tell you where they are.
Yeah. It's annoying, that's what it is.
Are you excited for Columbina, or is your expectation lowered?
Well, as per usual, people, like, I feel like characters are gonna end up better than they are expected. I feel like that's always what happens.
Yeah. Okay, this is kind of funny. Columbina is right below Mizuki, and it's like Mizuki's shirt completes the wings on her head perfectly. It's really funny how that worked out.
Well, okay, I need to like see it. Cause I don't know, I can't see it. I'm like mismatched because you're never live streaming to me.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Yeah, it looks like the top of her wings. That's interesting.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can play music to whoever asked that, but the only problem is I can't play like real music. I mean, yeah, real. I can't play real music because it just gets copyrighted immediately on YouTube. That's why yesterday I streamed exclusively to Twitch. What stats did I put on Ilua? EM. He is EM man. You're actually better off going 4-piece EM. Because his buff just scales so heavily, or he's 2-piece EM.
I did the interactive quest. I used the interactive map. I've on my interactive map it says I have found every single Aranara. And some you can visit twice. I don't really remember what I did. It was a long time ago at this point. I don't. I'm just fucked. Someone was commenting about the Arna stuff.
You think Varka's Durin locked? Maybe people are mad about that. Maybe it's because I said I hope you got Durin. And then people got mad and they're like, don't mind his opinion. That's probably what it is, actually, now that I think about it. They skipped Durin and, and they're pissed.
If you don't have Durin, then what are you doing? Like, what can you do if you don't have Durin?
Well, that's kind of the funny part, is that I really did give a lot of creative, fun options and thoughts in the video. But apparently, my opinion has no value.
I haven't seen the video yet.
That's fine.
God. So this always happens. It's like whenever the video you're talking about is always the one I haven't seen yet.
True. I very rarely talk about the video you have seen. What's the fourth teammate of the new Hutao Bus and Slot team? It should be Yelan. Inefa, Columbina, Yelan. Do we get new VARKA leaks? You're referencing your vid? I'm just referencing my vid.
Is it Columbina and Nefa for Nouvellette? Or... I feel like if you go Columbina and Nefa and Lauma for Nouvellette, then, like, that's not a Nouvellette team.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like... Okay, if you replace Columbina with Farina, then it's more of a Nouvellette team, is it not?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Columbina would probably make the team better, but then you're kind of like, it's kind of like, why is Newbie there?
It's only barely better, for one, and for two, if you have like Novelette's weapon or Novelette's C1 or a Farina con, then the Farina option is better. So it's like, because it's kind of even a fake Novelette team. Wait, Mualani's hairpiece is kind of completed by Novelette's crest. It fits perfectly. What the fuck? Anyways, so like a lot of, if you actually main Novelette and you like have his weapon or his C1, then it's better to use Farina. The VARKA subreddit has been discussing your points for months, so the audience was skewed. They've been discussing my points? The VARKA subreddit? What does the VARKA subreddit hate against me? Because I don't like VARKA, maybe? Last time as a Wander main, I uploaded a post on Reddit saying that Wander can be both a hypercarrier and a driver. People started to get mad, like, calm down. Yeah, he's definitely can be a hypercarrier and a driver. Definitely. Who cares? Yeah, totally. What's your take on the Columbina, Lauma, and Ida Kuki team? I wish it was a bit better, but it's alright. It's kind of... It feels like it should be better for what it costs. What do you think about Traveler new skins? Do you have a favorite? It kind of makes me wish that I got Lumine, but at least Aether looks better than he did. What rank is Zibai meta right now? Better than Skirk? Yeah, I think she's a bit better than Skirk overall. But I'm not super like upset about that. What do you mean Novelette is bad? I didn't say Novelette was bad. Oh, someone else said that. You don't like VARKA because he's a male character, I guess. Hilarious? Yeah, exactly. I'm just kidding around. I think his kit looks cool. I'm just, he's just not my type of male character. The male characters that I like are like Xiao and Sino. And Flint's if he didn't have such weird hair.
And Kaniche.
And Kaniche. I do like Kaniche. VARKA is just like, I don't, the overly masculine trope is just not like my jam.
VARKA. Do you mean Varky?
Yeah. But I think his kit looks cool. Surprised you haven't put a traveler guide with the buffs unless it doesn't really change anything. I was thinking about that today. I don't think it changes anything. Is there like do we know exactly what they are? Where do we find out where? I haven't seen anyone calc them. And so like I kind of forgot about them. Novelet, Farina, Scafe, Skirk, a viable team? Yeah. Do you like Zibai in her design? Yeah.
Does he? Guys, if you only saw my DMs with Jello about Zibai, it scares me a little bit, to be honest.
Jello, what's your blood group? What?
Okay, no cloning Jello in the chat, okay? We have enough Jellos.
Too many, some would say. I think the only one that really matters is the pyro attack by 20%. That'll make him slightly better as a DPS. I don't know, none of it like... this kind of stuff, it's like, is this worth a video? It's like, this is like a YouTube short situation. If I cared about YouTube shorts. Like, none of this changes anything. Because the bad one, like, except for Pyro, where now he's like a slightly better DPS. Is the new artifact good for Flint's? No. His old artifact set is perfect for him.
Flint is,
Mm-hmm. How much better Llama C2 be for Nefer than Bina C2? Way better. Okay, I don't know about way better. How much better exactly? I mean, it's probably not that much, since Bina C2 is like a 30% team damage increase. I couldn't see Llama C2 being that much better than that, but it is better. I don't know. I think cons like that are more for simping than power anyways, so if you just like Columbina better, then go for Columbina. Do you think Columbina is worth it with only Llama? I think you're gonna have to get Inefa or Nefer to make that like strong.
I mean, if you
Depends
have
what's
Llama,
worth it
you
to
should
you.
you should probably get Columbina, or else your Llama pull was worthless. I think the team, I mean, it's strong, but it probably won't be strong for a long time. You're probably gonna need an Nefa eventually, if you really want to do the Hyper Bloom Columbina on field. It is better to get one of the DPSs though. But I mean, it's like scoring, like, it's like as much as DPS as like Mavuika on release, right? The NFA variant? Like, that's not bad.
It feels a bit worse in practice, but yeah, it's still quite good. I think maybe people were calcing with more charge attacks than you can actually do. I don't know. I kind of want to wait till release before I say how good DPS Columbina is. I saw your VARKA video. Do you still think Eve will be good with VARKA? For as much information as we have, yes, but we're gonna need more information, right? It's just a day one thing. But for all the information we have, yes, I think Aoife will be pretty good. Do you get into early test server before the patch launches? Yes. Are there soon going to be new lunar DPS or only the ones we have? See, that's a great question. I kind of feel like we're going to get... I don't know. I don't know. It's a really interesting question. How good is Zibai's vertical investment compared to Nefer's? They're both very, very good. They're both some of the best in the game. They do equalize with vertical investment. They're both a little bit ahead of Flint's. How big of a decrease will having Columbina set an F on the old one be in a Flint's team? I know Nefa should have the new one. Oh, it's not. I mean, it's not a crazy decrease. Is Novelette worth getting if I already have R1, C1? If you really like Novelette, then I would say that his early cons are worth getting, yeah. If you like want to keep playing him. I think people are asking about they're asking you like, do you really think that Llama's a wasted pull if you don't get Columbina? I think I think the thing is, it sort of depends on your like account goals. Because there's like, I think with especially as Stygian Onslaught goes on, there's like Fearless is getting harder and harder to beat. Mm-hmm. So like, what are your account goals? Like, the lower your goals, the more worth it Llama is without Columbina. You know, like your goals may not be.
I guess it depends on who you have, but like, Llama is her own team, and it's a Hyperbloom team, which means you're not using Bennett, you're not using Chevreuse, you're not using a Yonsan, you're not using Escoffier, you're not using whatever the fuck else they're gonna invent for the future. It's its own team, and Hyperbloom's fucking dead outside of Llama. Llama has huge value there, and Llama has been clearing every single Stygian since she came out. By herself, with shit-ass units. Okay? So, like, I think it could be totally worth it if your goal is to get the Stygian Onslaught cleared. She's really fucking good, and if you make that team stronger with like Columbina and an Effa, I think it's gonna be a while before that team doesn't clear.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. I just think it's an underrated team. I think people think it's like a worthless team. You shouldn't get it. Never, like, I don't know. I hear people talk shit about that team all the time. It's like, oh, is it really that shit if it's clearing every single Stygian Onslaught?
Yeah. Agreed. I have C2 Llama and Caesar R1 and Effa. So will Caesar R1 Columbina get 130k DPS? Oh, it'll be like way higher than that. Do you think Zibai or VARKA will be strong with their premium teams? Speculating on VARKA actual power level is a bit insane right now. Stygian isn't even worth doing past hard mode unless you want to flex your unrealistic account.
I think their old formula was releasing good units and bad units so that you would pull the good units when they came out, and they're only good because bad ones exist.
Yeah.
Which is why we get some of the units that came out and they were just kind of mid on release, and it was like, why did they do this? But I think the new formula, which perhaps they learned from Honkai Star Rail or something, I don't know, is that every character on release is good or even broken, dare I say, but they are releasing more hyper-specific teammates so that you end up pulling a lot anyway.
Yeah.
Every character has their specific team that you need.
Yeah. Whereas before we had like Chiori, who was like pretty good with Navia, but it wasn't even like, it's not even like anything crazy.
Like Yoimiya, she released worse than Hu Tao.
Yeah.
And Sino was worse than Raiden on release. And then that never. I think. I know you said that you think that they've kind of fucked up with Sino, but I think they also intended for him to be a little bit mid as well.
Sure. Risley.
Ryo, yeah.
Yaimiko.
Though I think they fucked up with Yaimiko because Yaimiko I think is really popular, and people were really hyped for her, and then they made her bad, and they could have made a lot of money there. Same with Dea.
Yeah. I'm so upset about Dea.
You are not alone on that.
Yeah, and then like starting with Natlin, they basically didn't have bad units aside from Mizuki. Is that correct? I guess Mizuki's a standard character, but like everyone else was. Sejun was bad on purpose.
Well, yeah, Sejun wasn't bad on purpose. I don't know what's happening there, but all Natlin, I think every single character on the release was pretty good. I think, well, Kinich was underrated.
Yeah.
So,
I'd
I don't know if they intended for Ivy, though.
Chaska's like pretty good, but she's not. But yeah, she's still pretty fine. She's still pretty good, but yeah.
But it's kind of like Honkai Star Rail, where I feel like not every unit that released was like insanely meta, but every single one of them was meta.
Yeah. Nodcry definitely feels like another level as well. Like every character, especially if you count Inefa as Nodcry, it's like every Nodcry character is like really good.
I think that's the new formula, and to be honest, I think I like this formula better because instead of getting hyped for your favorite character and then being shit, you can be hyped for your character and then work towards building their team and building them up, and it doesn't matter who your favorite character is, it'll be good.
I like it better too.
Unless your favorite character is like Inefa and you hate Flens, then you're fucked.
Is Llama good with Nilou? Yes. Llama's a must-have for Nilou. Could play Chaska with Columbina as the only Nodcry character? Yes, you can play that. About Ito? What about Ito? What if my favorite character is the mannequin? If your favorite character is a 4-star or a 3-star, that's unfortunate. How good is Nefa over Kuki and Nefer teams? It's like 10k increase. It's quite a bit, to be honest.
They also dropped the ball on Auroron. Like,
not being a 5-star. He's like an okay 4-star. He's like a pretty good 4-star, honestly. But yeah, they dropped the ball with not making him a 5-star.
Like, just maybe make him the Aeon Sun. Why is it whenever there's a cool character that's really popular and really important in the story, they're a useless 4-star that you'll never use?
And then the most meta 4-star is like
the one that nobody wants.
An ugly design that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
Mostly
like
talking
Chevreuse,
about Chevreuse.
Terrible. Chevreuse and Aeon Sun.
Yeah.
And like Aluga's not terrible, but like
Aluga's a pretty good design, yeah. But it should have been Yehoda.
Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, it should have been Yehoda. Like, you know how many Yehoda fans there are?
Yeah.
And she's fucking useless.
Yeah. Yehoda's a really sad state.
And
Still, do you
Linny,
watch
or not
football?
Lin,
No,
no,
I watch
Lynette.
hockey.
Lynette.
Yeah, Lynette's tragic. Charlotte's also tragic.
And what's her name? Sumeru girl? Hydro?
Candace.
She's shit. Candace, yeah. She's not even important in the story, I don't think, but like, just look at her design. She should have been a 5-star.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro, if she was a 5-star, like that's why Sumeru. What was up with Sumeru? Why
I
weren't
don't,
they releasing any
bro,
female characters?
Sumeru was the worst.
It
Sumeru
wasn't
was
the
the
worst for
worst.
me, cause I had different interests than you, but I feel like, if I view it from like a profitability standpoint, it's like it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like Twinkie Sino. Sino was kind of cool, but I feel like he's a twink. People don't like twinks. Nilu was beautiful, but then she released at a horrible time right before the Archon, while also needing the Archon. The Archon was a child. And then what was after? Then Dea got fucking shafted to all fuck. And then, okay, Alhaitham was like popular with the girls, but that's it. Nobody else cares about Alhaitham.
Zayax.
What? But Zayax is a girl, okay?
I
He
thought
counts as one
Jello
of the
is
girls.
gay. Oh my god.
What other characters did they fucking release? Did it?
Can I get Shiv
Wander?
buff if I
Okay,
use her
okay.
burst after
Wander.
Electro?
Why was
Yes.
he not Electro? Why was he not Electro? Everyone wanted Wander to be Electro, and then. So, but Wanderer was really expected. I feel like there was another character popular with the girls, but like that's it.
Baiju. Kidding. Kave.
Yeah, Baiju came out. Yeah, Baiju came out. Nobody cares about Baiju.
I think what happened. Yeah. I don't know what was going on with Sumeru. That was a weird ass region. It was basically like.
Bro, their whole fucking formula is sell big titty girls. What is that region?
Yeah, they didn't release a single tall limited female 5-star, and they only released one limited female 5-star with Nilu, aside for like waifu 5-star.
And it was Nilu. Yeah.
And it was Nilu, which hey, great 5-star. And I know you said she was released right before the Archon, but that's still okay. To me, it's just like, and the Archon as a child, that's okay. It's just like that's the only one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's.
But for me, I was really.
Baiju should have been the
I'll hate
standard.
them.
Baiju should have been the standard. Make Dia a good character.
Yeah, he
make
should've.
Baiju the standard.
I agree. As someone who hates Dia, even more that she is the reason I don't that I lost on my Kaneki polls. I always hated Dia though. I don't like her at all. Anything about her. I still think she should have been a limited 5-star because people were so fucking hyped about her. I was one of those people that was like, there's no way she's a standard. When there was leaks saying she was standard, I was like, there's no way. They hate money if she's standard. And then she released as standard and she released as bad, and I was like in the beta she was bad, and I was like, they'll fix it. It's Dea. They have to. She would make too much money. They have to fix it.
Yeah.
And they didn't, and I was really shocked.
Yeah, same.
I was really shocked. I was like,
and then people were so upset they released a survey about people's satisfaction with Dia, specifically for Dia. It was what Dia was, and then they never did anything with it.
Talk about character buffs, Dea.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll buff a standard unit? They haven't yet.
Yeah, they have. They've buffed Mona.
Oh yeah. She's the only one that didn't really need buffs.
Yeah. Yeah, Diluc and Jean, like Mona was the best unit before the buffs, and then it was really funny.
I made a list of every character that hasn't been buffed. And I was
Like
trying
the
to figure out
Mondstadt
their
characters?
factions. Yeah, I was trying to the Mondstadt ones. I was trying to figure out a faction type of deal. Here, I'm gonna post it in here in admin chat. It's right below the Zhao skin, so you can have fun looking at that again.
Oh my god.
But okay, could you help me? I don't know all the lore. Rosaria, is she like the church faction? Is she even a knight?
Yeah, she's from the church. The
So
Church of
she's church
Favonius.
faction.
Yeah.
Noelle, she's a knight of Favonius.
Yeah.
She's training to be. Mika is a knight, right?
Yeah.
Lisa, is she a knight of Favonius?
Um, I don't think so.
Kaya? What's wrong with me?
When
Like one
Jello
of my
said he
favorite
has a
characters?
family of four, I imagine it's his siblings and grandma. I have 3 kids and an ex-wife. I don't
Kaya,
know if Lisa. I
what
don't
is
know
wrong
if
with
Lisa is Lisa. I don't think Lisa is considered a knight. I think she is associated with the Favonius, but I don't think she's like
me?
specifically like a member of the Favonius. I don't know. But yeah,
Kaya
Kaya
is a knight
is.
of Favonius.
Yeah, Diano. I don't think she's anything. Yeah, Dahlia is a deacon of
Yeah.
the Church of Favonius. Bennett is a knight of Favonius. Amber's a knight of Favonius. Barbara is a Church of Favonius. Jean's a knight. Eula's a knight. Correct. I think you could easily lump the church and the knights together and just make
That's
one
what
more faction.
Well, I feel like this is too many characters for one faction. So I kind of think they're gonna do 2 factions here. One being the church faction and one being the Knights of Favonius faction.
I don't think that there's enough. I don't think that they work fast enough to do that.
But look at how many characters got buffed in the last one. It was like 5 or 6. You really think they're gonna do 12 now? And 1?
No, I don't. I just think that they'll pick some of them and not do the others. I don't know. I think we really like. I don't like Eula and Jean. It's so tragic that Eula and Jean didn't get one. Also, the other problem with the doing a Knight of Favonius faction is like, what is Varka going to be both? Because he's like more a Knight of Favonius than a Hexorite character.
Well, it depends on what they do with the story. Because they can twist whatever they want, depending on the story. I mean, Razor is part of the Hex faction.
I get it, but I'm just
That's
saying, like, if they make a Knight of like, it's a bit I like the idea of a Knight of Favonius faction is just, I think its chances were hurt by Varka being a Hexorite character.
I just think it's very obvious that literally 0% of the Knights of Favonius got buffed except for none of them. Literally 0% of the Knights of Favonius got buffed, and that seems very intentional, don't you?
I would, but Varka is the Knight of Favonius. So how yeah. Oh, apparently also Albedo is a Knight of Favonius. I was totally on board with it until Varka is not a Knight of Favonius.
I don't know.
They should just add more characters to the Hexorite buffs with Varka's release. That's what they should do. Like add the knights to with Varka's release, add Jean and Eula and whatever else.
Yeah.
But maybe they don't want too many characters to be part of the faction. Kaimas Lore resubscribed with Prime for 6 months. Thank you so much, Kaimas Lore. Really, really appreciate it. Literally my new favorite person.
It's just kind of giving ZZZ a little bit, and I think they could possibly be going in that route where there's factions and that they might buff in factions.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely don't disagree. I just don't I just like if it wasn't when VARKA, the leader of the Knights of Favonius, was released. I can't. It's that's just really weird.
I don't think they're doing it with VARKA, because we
And
would have
neither,
already heard about
yeah,
it.
neither do I. Well, no, we wouldn't have heard about it just yet. There was a little bit more time. We didn't hear about the Hexorei. Well, there's a little bit more time, but yeah, it's getting unlikely. It's getting extremely unlikely.
This is gonna be Chronicle Wish all over again. Oh, look! We get to have reruns of our favorite characters again. You're never gonna see it again.
Yeah.
Oh, we get buffs for old characters. Finally, our old units are getting buffed. And
Yeah.
they buff once a year. And it's 5 characters.
Yeah.
And like 4 of the 5 are like 4 stars that nobody cares about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'd say people liked the. I'd say the buffs were good.
Yeah, these. I mean, I guess. Okay, yeah. This round, Mona was good. Sucrose is good. Fischl was good.
I don't know.
Nobody
I
cares
think
about
that this.
Razor.
I think this round was. I think the round was good. I don't think there's anything.
Nobody has Albedo.
Yeah, but Albedo and Klee. I don't know. I think it's good. I think that this was a good round of buffs, and I just think that we just need to keep it up. I think more of the same would be fantastic.
If they do a first round of Liyue buffs, who do you think it'll be?
First round of Liyue buffs will be
Zhongli, of course.
Yeah, so it's Zhongli. I think it's like there's so many more Liyue characters. So I think it's Zhongli, Xiao, and I know it's ridiculous, but Hu Tao. Like I know she needs buffs probably the least out of the Liyue characters, but
That would make sense for Hoyo.
that would make sense for her
Jingling.
exactly.
Jingling.
Can we say yeah, because Guoba. Yeah, 100%.
Shenhe.
It's a lot of limited 5 stars, but I guess there's not very many Mondstadt limited 5 stars. Why didn't Eula get a buff? Hello? Hello? Why didn't Eula get a buff? I'm so pissed.
Nilu?
Nilu?
What are you saying? Nilu?
Eula. Why didn't
Who?
Eula get a buff?
Eula. Oh.
Anyways, Yanfei. I think Yanfei is like the Razor. She gets a buff.
Oh.
Because she's an Adeptus.
Ningguang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I like the Adeptus theme. I think they might do an Adeptus theme. But then, Razor.
But then Ningguang.
So.
Yeah. I guess they'll just make Ningguang an Adeptus. Isn't Zibai the the Ningguang upscale?
But I don't know.
Isn't this Ningguang? Isn't this our Ningguang buff?
Okay.
Okay. What about if we're doing Adeptus, then Ganyu should get it as well.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, would Sing Chui get it? I kind of feel like he would. Like I feel like they would just want to buff Sing Chui.
They're just gonna buff what's like already good. Yeah.
Yeah, they buff Sucrose and Fischl.
Oh, next wave of next wave of Mondstadt buffs. Bennett's getting buffed.
Real. Do you think Chang'en, he should get buffed? I don't know. I feel like this is just too many, but I feel like they all make sense.
Well, okay, Changyang, Hu Tao, Ningguang, and Twinkie Winky, Water Boy are not Adeptus in any way.
Yeah, but I just feel like they like Hu Tao and Zhongli are just like such a pair. I feel like they're going to do that.
What about Chi Chi? Is she any
Oh
Adeptal
yeah,
thing? I
Liyue,
feel like
Chi
Chi
Chi.
Chi has to be in one of the first Liyue buffs.
Where's Cheech? Yeah. Jelly, you're not cooking. How good
Yeah.
is Zibai's vertical investment compared to Nefer's? They're both very good. Both are about the same. They pretty much equalize with early vertical investment.
Ning and Zhongli already got a buff and now go hard now? Whoa. What?
I think they're taught like Zhongli is like apparently Zhongli does good damage with his C1 in winter
Ning is
teams.
hard?
Yeah, hard as a Geo Rock. I'm hard for Ning.
Xinyan, literally, she doesn't exist. That character doesn't exist.
Who?
Xinyan,
Who's that?
rocker chick.
Don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an Adeptus too. Okay, if we just look
Oh
at
my God.
actual Adeptus, there's still a lot. And I feel like Hu Tao is going to be in there regardless. I just have a feeling. Also, Shanyan is an Adeptus too.
Well, isn't everyone an Adeptus, aren't
Yeah.
they?
They are.
Well, she could use some buffs, actually.
Is Gameng an Adeptus? I don't think so.
No.
And then
Is Beto Mondstadt or Liyue?
Liyue.
Kaching, put that in there.
Sangling is an Adeptus? Isn't Guoba an Adeptus?
Yeah, Guobo's like an Adeptus or something.
Chiori is Inazuma.
Baiju?
Yeah. Is he Adeptal?
No. He has like some other weird power. He's like cursed.
Guoba's a straight god. April is an Adeptus.
Yeah, I'm getting buffed.
Yeah, his snake is an Adept. I don't know. Kaching's not Adeptus. That's why she's in the not Adeptus category.
Okay, scroll down. I want to see if you got all the characters from Liyue. There's so many.
Yeah. And then there's Tartaglia, who needs a buff, but he's not even from Liyue.
He could be from Liyue. It's fine. They could get away with that.
But like, what does he have to do with any of these characters? He gets a buff when he's with a Liyue character? That's weird. He's not from Liyue.
Maybe
We just
he'll
met
be
him. We just happened
like,
to meet him in
the
Liyue.
Tui faction. But the other Fatui are good, I think.
Yeah, Shangling and Child, they both get buffed and beat the new international.
Apparently he was on the Liyue Chronicled Wish, so
Jello looks like Mark Ruffalo. I don't know about that. This is a lot of characters. Even if they buffed all the Adeptus, that's still too many. I mean, it's not too many. They all need buffs, so they should just do it.
well, it's gonna be some 4 stars, I feel like. So I feel like since only, like, I don't, maybe not Jingling, but like, Yao Yao and Yanfei are the 4 stars that get buffed.
You need a balance of off-fielders and on-fielders, though. So I think, like...
And I think Chi-Chi's getting buffed just because she's, like, I just feel it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe not Baiju. And not Xianyun. I don't know.
I don't know either.
You can't predict it.
No.
It was a fun little thought experiment, but you can't predict it.
You can't predict it. It's impossible. Yeah. They're always going to be a bit behind the 8-ball with buffs, I think. I don't think they'll ever really catch up to the degree that, like, we want them to.
I feel like buffs are always going to come with a new character so that they can sell the new character.
Yeah.
And it's like a selling point. But, yeah. Oh my god, I'm watching this video of Yi Shangguang in her like outfit during combat. It looks so stupid.
Yeah.
Like when she goes into her white mode, it looks so bad with the dress.
Agreed. What about Yoimiya? Yoimiya needs a buff so bad.
Like to do. Yeah, she needs it. Yeah, but this is not Liyue or Mondstadt, so that's why we haven't talked about that.
Yeah. Inazuma buffs would be interesting because they've got that beef with Inazuma right now. Or not with Inazuma, with Japan right now.
What if they go out of order?
That would be interesting. I don't think they will go out of order though. I think they'll want to do Liyue next. Rev, welcome to Buy Me Coffee. Thank you very much. Literally my new favorite person. Yeah, like will they do Inazuma buffs because Japan? If they, might be a problem. Hopefully it's fixed by the time they would have done. Like hopefully they solve their beef by the time they would have done the Inazuma buffs. How much EM do you need for Llama? As much as humanly possible. I'm confused on Lisa artifacts. Lunar Charge Team with Columbina in FS Sucrose. The Nodcry DPS set. And weapon, I think it's still gonna be... Well, I don't know. There's a lot of new weapons these days. Wow, multiple pages of... Holy shit, this is the crazy Lisa guide. Holy shit. This is the highest effort guide that Kaching Mans has ever made. Holy. Look at this. Yeah, I was trying to say Kagura's Verity, but it wasn't updating my brain. Kagura's Verity is her best. Her best weapon, unless something came out since then. Did anything come out fairly recently that would be good with Lisa? I don't think so. They've all been very specific. Yeah, Lisa mains are built different. Lisa mains scare me. Quick guide is updated for 6.0. Yeah, that's true. But like, look, I'm glad I looked at the extended guide, because did you see that shit? Yeah, it's still Kagura's. I don't really like the quick guides. That much effort for a game like Genshin's hilarious. Well, I don't think that it's a game like Genshin that surprises me. It's that it's Lisa. That's Kaching mains. You can just Google Kaching mains. There are guides for every character, but they vary in accuracy, recency, and quality. But many of them are very good.
Guys, I'm still stuck on the R&R stuff. Like, I only have up to in the R&R book, I only have up to image 11 even unlocked at all to even see that it exists. And all these guides, they're like, oh, this is where number 12 is. I can't even, I wouldn't be able to do it if I found number 12, because the image isn't even unlocked for me, and I don't understand why. Why does everyone have it unlocked in these videos but not, like, why isn't there a guide to unlock?
Rainbow with the resubscribe from a month, tier 1. Finally found a card with some room on it to resub, bro. Well, I really appreciate it. You are my new favorite person, but you do not need to find a card with room on it. Speaking of finding a card with room on it, if you are gonna... No. We do have to do... Loot Bar sponsor. This stream is sponsored by lootbar.gg. Not saying for anyone to spend if they do not plan on spending anyways. Only if you're spending it anyways. You might as well use lootbar.gg to save up to 25% on your Genesis crystals. I used them for over a year before being sponsored. You can get the $100 pack for just $77. Pretty good deal. Mine's in Canadian, so that's why it's higher. But on top of that, you can also get a further 10% discount if you're new, 5% discount if you are returning. And you earn cash back on every purchase, so that 77 ends up being more than 30%. You can also purchase for Honky Starbucks or Gunnar Zone Zero, and our big...
Don't play Honkai Star, although it sucks.
And our big Columbina giveaway would definitely not be possible without lootbar.gg, which we are doing if we get 120,000 subscribers before Columbina releases, then we will be doubling the giveaway from 2 to 4. We are at 119.5 currently, so only 500 more subscribers, and there's still 5 days left. So we only need 100 a day. We have been averaging like 700 a day since I announced that we're doing this, so that's pretty cool.
It's really crazy how my opinions have shifted, though. Like, I used to be such a big Honkai Star Rail fan and tell people to quit Genshin for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you were part of the
When
cult of Genshin gives no rewards.
yeah.
I love this. Gunnar Zone Zero is crazy work. Gunnar Zone Zero is accurate.
Yeah.
For team-wide damage, what's better for Raiden, Lunar Charge, or Overload? Lunar Charge is better. I think with a high investment Raiden on Overload, I could see Overload being better. But like C3 with great artifacts. But other than that, it's like C3R1 with great artifacts. I could see Overload being better, but other at a baseline, it's Lunar Charge. And for Raiden personal damage, Overload is better. Did y'all see Column's feet goon marketing? I didn't. I know people kept saying feet during the trailer, but like I didn't find it focused that heavily on her feet. She just has bare feet. So like whenever they show her full body, it also shows her feet. Like they didn't like zoom in on her feet. Like it wasn't like a Seed situation.
Oh, okay. I finally figured it out.
Really?
Only one picture. Only one picture. You have to go talk to a mailbox, and we only get one picture a day.
Interesting.
Classic.
There are quite a few zoomed in feet camera angles. Really? Okay, let me see. Maybe I'm just like immune to feet. I just don't care about feet, so I didn't really even notice. Okay, let's count the feet. One. Oh, okay. That was a quick little one. They showed her jumping. Right there. We got one feet. That doesn't count. She's just sitting. She's just lying down. You think that counts? You guys probably do think that counts. That's crazy. She's just... I guess it's from the back. Okay, I was looking at her butt, not at her feet. So one, maybe two. It counts for sure. It's the focus of the shot. I didn't even see it. I don't think that this counts. This is just her walking. This kind of thing is like very common to just have like a walking shot. But sure, we can call it 3. We can call it 3, sure. I didn't even notice. But it's so that's 3. I mean, and I don't even think they were that. I would give it like only one was like really foot forward. The other 2 were only debatable. That's what I think. You guys, if you guys are like, that's like foot fetish bait, you guys need to touch grass.
Oh my god, I'm stuck in a tent in Sumero now.
Classic tent moment.
Oh, I got out.
Yeah, it's a common
Furry,
shot
so
on
she like
filmmaking.
dashed into the tent. Classic tent moment? Is this a thing?
No. My Zhongli buff, if you have 2 Liyue characters, thank you for the donation, by the way. If you
Liyue.
have 2 Liyue, if you have 2 Liyue characters, Zhongli will have Adeptus Blessing. Adeptus
Liyue.
Blessing, whole party gets 35% attack and 160 EM. Nice. I think that attack would be a bit weird from Zhongli. Make a decision quickly. Let's give in. Hold back the darkness. I see. Yeah, I just think attack doesn't like fit with his synergies or with his vibe. But
hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've
yeah.
reached a certain ending. You may have noticed that little Darren's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So
Yeah, it's not. If you're wondering why I didn't freak out about 100, it's because it's not $100. I still appreciate any donation, of course. But it's yeah.
you're upset that
Can you meow?
earlier? Don't
No.
worry though. I've thought it all through. I built a very special
His set's giving 20% attack. True.
for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more. Pretty incredible, huh? That's
The music with Alice talking feels weird. Yeah. Great YouTube chat on stream. I don't know why it's not. I did the same thing I normally do.
Returning to the castle. I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
You might look back on it with fondness, but if I were you,
Yeah, like I even click on the chat thing. Like I have this chat thing, right? This normally shows both.
moving on with your life
It
comes at a
says
cost.
stream not found. But when I click
That's
on it,
better than going nowhere at all.
it takes me to the
You don't have to
stream.
worry, Darren.
So
No matter
it's
what
not like
problem
it's
you
not
face,
connected.
There will always be a
I
solution.
press stream from this thing. I have no idea why.
Sometimes
I have no
wish
idea
could
why
just go back and see
it's not
again.
working. And I can't restart it because then I'll restart the stream. So
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was
why am I
no
attracted to
danger,
Darren's dweeb voice? Oh
no
my god.
problems for the little dragon. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams.
That's interesting.
And so the story.
What artifact will VARKA use? The new
with
Hextray
the
set.
little dragon
Of course.
fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even had.
Restarting stream is automatic minus 50 viewers every time. More than that.
What's going
It's like
on?
half.
I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durian, wake up!
I feel like I can clear Abyss. I need help. Where do I ask? You can ask a question here, or you can join the help Discord.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Will Ganya be meta again after the buff? We don't know when she's getting a buff, if she's getting a buff, or what the buff will be. So, and it depends what you mean by meta. Like, people are already saying Skirk's not meta. So
Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
there's nothing interactable. Do you play Pokemon? I do. Unfortunately. You just gotta wait? That's stupid. It says make a decision quickly.
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark unchecked. The darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness.
Unfortunately, well, unfortunately.
In the world beyond only the evil
I don't even remember what I said, unfortunately, about... Oh, because liking Pokemon is
this
an exercise in
me?
self-harm.
And so the story ended with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Hate Agenda and Genshin's getting popular these days? Bro, Hate Agenda, I think, is like the least popular... Is the least popular it's ever been for Genshin. Maybe not exactly right now. At the beginning of Nodcry it was, though. It's been cooling off since the second Genshin anniversary. Which maybe means Genshin's getting less popular. Unfortunately, I play Genshin. I want to quit for good, but I might have said too much time into it. That's a really silly reason to play a game. I have a question. I hate Columbina very, very much, but she's OP for lunar teams. My question is, I C6 enough for Flint's never? Thanks for the bits. I appreciate you a bit.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts
Is
as
I
an
know
event
C6
in the
enough?
story.
Enough for what?
In other words, we would
She
need
is
to
an
write
Effa.
it in.
Enougha.
At least you're not asking. Yeah. At least you're not asking to use not use an Effa with him. It's more doable to invest in like Flint's C2 R1 and an Effa C1 R1
Who's
than
Flint's?
to.
You mean Flintissa?
If there really
Yeah.
is such a direct correlation
That's what I
between the
mean.
story
Than
and
to
its
not.
fate,
Than to. At least that's more
how
doable
Durin
than to
was,
skip an Effa.
still is, in essence, a storybook character written into being by M. From the moment he was born, he has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case, even after his arrival into Vance. Reviving Durin in
Can't
the
see
evil
your YouTube
dragon's
chat over
face
here
was
on
an act of
Discord. Is that
crafting
intentional or
this
accident? You
Durin
mean on
story
Twitch?
onto the latter's fate.
It is neither intentional nor accident. It is a
That how his
bug.
fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story
Because I have
and its fate.
this consolidated chat, and when I click on it, it says the stream is not found for the Jello Impact. But when I click on,
Its most natural
please check
path,
your YouTube
therefore,
dashboard. Maybe there's
is to
something we can do.
proceed
But when I
along
click on
its
it,
track.
it links me to the stream. So the stream is connected. It's just for some reason deciding that it's not connected, even though it is.
There's this one guy that really doesn't like me on YouTube.
Yeah. You need to chill out. I'm sure you're joking, Himanshu, but you need to relax it.
It's literally every
it's
time
every
he's in the chat.
Yeah, it's every stream. It's too much. Stop.
All the comments are just me, me, me.
Um. I don't know if there's a way. Pair channels, maybe? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. It's like connected, but it's not connected, so. Yeah, I don't know. It's connected, you know? There's nothing else. There's nothing else to do. Oh well, hopefully it's fixed for next time. Got me scared calling out the chill that without a name is scary. Oh no, I said his name.
To this world wore thin. In other words, his story can't continue.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is,
I said I know it's a joke. I know it's a joke, but still it's just a bit too much.
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story.
by there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Durin belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't that too risky?
I apologize. Yeah.
I'm not
It's fine.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever
Well, I mean,
obstacles
it's fine.
stand in
Like,
your way,
yeah. April, what's your favorite month? Very.
No, don't address any month questions about me.
Yeah, very, very original.
Did they change Paimon's voice actor? Yes, they did, like, months ago. I have a question for April. Do you truly believe outside of the Western developed countries that they can afford to put money into Genshin?
Gotta.
I mean, like, the walk-in? Yeah.
Outside of Western developed countries, there's plenty of Eastern developed countries as well.
My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Durin. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
There's also rich people in undeveloped countries.
Amorphous idea.
You also don't need to be rich in a poor country to be able to afford $5 a month.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Durin, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I literally live in a country where people, like, the cost of
I can't
living is very
feel
low,
a
and
connection.
people's salaries are also very low in comparison to other countries. And people spend way more than $5 a month on like casual activities. Just saying.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! fun. In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What
Will
am I supposed
94%
to
crit
do?
rate be enough for Zibai, or do I need 100? I think something around
Bye.
90, 95 is good. Like, her big hits come from her skill, so you can kind of crit fish with her.
Your story's not over yet.
Silence.
Tea party.
Let me get this straight. You
Night and Columbina story kind of has the same vibe.
Unfinished.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival depends entirely on whether the
I can see some similarities.
and the moment foretold
Came back after a long time and I've known how to try units. Absolutely pull Skirk. Before that, which lunar should I pull?
I thought my own ignorance might be the problem.
I mean, I think that Columbina plus Zibai is, if you like Zibai, is a pretty good pairing to get into. Zibai has the downside of wanting a high con Liyue, but has the upside of not needing another 5-star support, so...
The greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an
Who's your favorite
academic
character,
perspective,
story-wise?
someday the prophecy will come to pass. So
This is a
remember,
gotcha
my friend,
question. It's like they're trying to
like the
get you.
stars themselves, there will always be something
What do you mean?
that transcends
My favorite
Because they're doing
character
a giveaway.
story-wise?
Giveaway.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh.
You've helped me so much already.
They said specifically story-wise, though. So,
Still
for their
have one
story,
final favor to ask
it
you.
would be...
Will you lend me your magic one last time? Just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
Okay, limited
Who
5
do you
stars.
want me to?
That had a good story. I really like Albedo in the story.
No, not in that sense. As Rhine-daughter once told me, the laws
I actually like
that
Raiden a
life
lot in the
and
story.
death are among the most unyielding
Unpopular opinion,
in this
maybe.
world.
I think it's good. I really like Shenhe's story from
Whether
her,
lasts a day or
from
an
that
age,
Liyue,
the span of
from
one's
that,
life is determined by fate alone. If
yeah, I like
tried
I like
to
the
breach
Shenhe
that
story.
law by force, I'm afraid I would lose.
I really like the Nahida story. One of my favorites.
This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die the human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see.
I like the
Then
Furna story a
perhaps
lot.
There really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry.
But
to
it is,
say it
these
would
ones, it
only
isn't.
work
It's really about
so
just the
much.
quality of the
No
Archon
matter
quest,
how
not the
much you
character.
want,
So overall, I
there's
think it was
limited
Albedo.
enough words you can leave behind.
Are you like not paying
The world
attention to
itself
Durin's
will
story at
never
all
stop
right now?
changing.
Barely.
Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough.
But
So
I
I
have
guess
been.
you don't really
to
like it much.
continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still,
Um,
it's worth a try.
I don't like that I have to do it every few days. I don't like his voice lines. And yeah, it's combining into...
Dear Anya, even after all this,
Not
I kind of
caring
like the
all that
day
much.
thing because it means that there can only be so much
you
in a
should be
day,
enjoying
and then
your
it makes it
old
more
age in
manageable to
peace and
finish, in my
quiet,
opinion.
especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that.
Like, cause another
calamity.
quest, I don't know when
Once
I'm
you
getting out of a
leave Sunny
cutscene,
VARKA,
and then
things will only
this
get
one it's like, oh,
more
do 20 minutes a day,
No.
versus, oh, I'm stuck in this cutscene for this this little snippet of the story for 3 hours.
Just, they don't... But they can make you not stuck in a cutscene for 3 hours and still allow you to play the whole thing. Those are not mutually exclusive at all.
But I also like it for my personal reasons, which is when I
of the
I feel
storybook
like
world.
there's more. I
Why
feel
must
like
he
I have to
freeze
do
his
more
faith into that?
because
Why not just let him
I need to
remain
get
in
it
his dome?
done.
With no
And
magic,
then when I
even
can't do
fate's
anymore,
curse
it's like,
could
well,
be
I can't do
undone
anymore.
and
So,
I
and then it makes it more enjoyable that it's a little bit every day instead of forcing myself to do 5 hours in one day.
I don't like it because, I mean, that's fair, but I don't like it because I get into it towards the end of the day sometimes, and then I can't play more when I'm into it, and then I start up again the next day and I have to play it when I don't want to, but I have to because the rewards are going to end if I don't do it, so, but I'm not into it where I was into it the day before, but I couldn't keep playing it.
Well, that
So-
sounds like a you problem, so maybe just like be me instead. I don't know, you know?
English only.
It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see that my greatest regret
I hate how in
is that
Sumeru I have to
every
constantly
story
switch
I
my
write
team up
has to come
because they
to an
constantly
end
want
in the first
different
place.
characters.
No matter how
Like, different needs. Like now I need to take a pyro character out. Before I needed an animo character, and then I need a dendro character, and I can't just like have one team to be clearing this Sumeru. This is annoying.
But what if instead I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue?
Say that again?
You said it yourself. I
I'm
can
doing
only
map
use so
completion
many
in
words,
Sumeru right now, and it's
Even
annoying
with
because they
your
constantly
magic,
make me
the
switch up
idea that
who's
I
on my
could
team.
keep
Like I
Oh,
just
yeah.
want to take one team and do it, but
Yeah.
others like the fire lanterns, and then I needed to use the wind character to get the sand out of the way, and then I wanted to use Shalonen to climb a wall, and then I needed to use a Dendro character, and then they have those things where you need to use bow characters, and it's like, bro, can I just use one team or
Oh
at
my
most
goodness.
2? I've swapped my teams like 4 times out of like 8 chests.
Wow.
Leaving him this ink, I can entrust
Luno Who, $10. Thank you for the $10. Damn. Really appreciate it. Literally my new favorite person. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well too.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create
Since an F will be next,
a
gonna
life
get
of his
an
own.
FSU on R1 now and then go for Flint's investment when he comes out. I mean, I would just invest into Flint's.
Of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks.
Flint is
First of all, once he arrives in Tivat, he'll have to rely entirely
When are you
on
gonna
the
learn how to
story
pronounce
you
it?
left him to maintain. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
also, I'm pretty sure all these
But
builds
at
are
the
scuff as
same
hell
time, he'll al-
because
The
of
issue
IT,
is, this, in fact,
but
it'd be
I
hard
don't
for you
know,
to
we
leave
just
anything at
gonna
all to
like
guide
whatever.
them.
we still have the
Is your favorite
story
character Skirk or
itself.
Diano? I've watched a lot of your stuff. I've never heard you make that distinction.
It's entirely possible he
One of those
Then you haven't watched
characters
a lot
is
of
my
stuff.
favorite in the game. One of those is my least favorite in the game. It is up to you to decide.
roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that,
You're only 1k away from 120? I know, right? Only 490 actually.
His child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink. So he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I
Sounds
love
like your
that
favorite is
writing.
Fiona.
Thank you.
That was really,
my
really
friend.
funny.
Well then, my child.
It's still funny to me.
Do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I.
Will a future buff Shenhe perform better than Mona Skirk team? I pulled for Skirk just to use Shenhe. Well, Shenhe is still very good for Skirk and does perform better than Mona in a lot of circumstances. And if Shenhe is buffed even a little bit, and it helps Skirk at all, then yeah, it will be quite a bit better. Also, if we do get Liyue faction buffs that aren't just Adeptus and Sing Chui or Yelan are buffed as well, I could easily see Shenna plus Sing Chui or Shenna plus Yelan being potentially even better than Farina.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just
Should I get an F for on-field Bina if I have Llama C1? Yes.
It's hard to tear yourself
Who's the
away
fourth
from
slot?
the
Like
stories
Ino or
you used
something?
to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after
I only
coming
hear
to
him
this
talk
world,
about Clorand.
traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds
I
of
barely
enemies,
talk
Whoa.
about Clorand.
Whoa, you watching like videos from like
I couldn't just sit
2024 or
around
some
listening
shit?
to my
Like,
mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in
Is that the
life.
Twitch chat on the stream? Yeah, the
This is
YouTube
what
chat is
growing up
broken
feels
right
like.
now.
With all my new friends waiting,
Are you saying that
it's
me
time I
that
finally set
Ayaya
aside my
DPS wise
mother's
is worse than
storybook.
Aoife and Skara?
I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Worse than Aoife, yes. And worse than Skara, yes, just barely. Just barely.
Then take this. A gift
It's not really
Aoife
Aoife and Skara doing the damage though.
Time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered
Shed
your
as human?
blessings,
Yeah, but you
and
know, she's
even
raised by
put your
Adeptus.
choices into its pages.
she's half
From
Adeptus.
here up
Yeah.
now, I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next...
I can tell there's a lot of new viewers in the YouTube chat because they're not used to my jokes, like calling them Sing Chui.
Yeah, I didn't get that for a while.
The Sing Chui?
Yeah, I
Suddenly,
thought you were
on the
actually saying it
outworld,
wrong.
The
Oh.
powers of darkness struck. The question was,
It's sort of just a callback to old Genshin where
Well, you just kind of
Um,
vibe as
it
like
was
someone
here that the
who's like
story witch's tale
normie
came
and
to
would
an
like not know how to pronounce the Chinese
But
names.
Durin's tale, on the other hand,
why did I get muted? I muted a bunch of people for not typing in English.
stepping into his
Or
mother's
timed out.
memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
My thighs lack muscle. Do some squats. Why was I banned? Just talk to me and tell me why. You can't talk in other languages, so I timed out. I was talking to someone at Ravik? Yeah, that was the problem.
Final step. A chance to strike back at fate? Now that's not something that comes knocking every day.
Not banned though, just a 5 minute. It's pretty obvious why we don't let people talk in other languages, right?
People might not
Dej
get it.
Dej, subscribe with Prime. Literally my new favorite person. Thank you so much. Why not? I'm curious because I don't know what they're saying.
No, that fate no longer defines me.
I need to know what they're. I need to know what they're saying so I can
Moderate.
moderate it. Yeah.
Stay back!
Gotta love doing trials for characters where they're the only character but they're a support.
Watch out!
No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up.
They were talking about a country. It doesn't matter what they were talking about. It's just that I can't understand what it's saying, so I can't moderate it.
Watch out! Only my story shall endure.
That was the coolest thing he's ever said.
What did he say?
Only my story shall endure.
Leave it to me!
And it wasn't that cringe. It was a good line and it wasn't that cringe. During Quest made no sense. Genshin devs suck. I definitely don't agree that they suck, but The story quest is like would be very confusing if you didn't play the Simulanka, which you're not allowed to play anymore.
I did not play the Simulanka, but I'm just like, okay, yeah, I know this was an event. Well, I'll just go with it.
Yeah, but like, it makes like a good bit more sense if you've played it.
Thank you, Mom.
It's like, what is this?
Well, one thing,
And
it
so
never really
was
made sense
that
to me
Durin defeated
why
the
mini
darkness
Durin
and
existed
won
in
his
the
fate.
Simulanka, because I know that that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
His
But
story
now it does make more
is
sense to
far
me.
from over.
Mm. Well, he existed because wasn't it like the witches made it, and they put him in.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, that makes sense. That didn't make sense to you. Does Jello know French? Just curious. No.
He
Is
knows
everyone
American
okay?
only.
Fine, thanks. Hey, we all saw how you fought back there.
I have to admit, I do feel like something I owe you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really particularly like this story either, but I do like the idea of this story. There's a version of this story that I would like.
Hear it someday.
Hear what?
Oh, I decided I
The
think I'm
chance
gonna
to
skip
strike back at
all
fate
the main
knocking at
story
your
and ZZZ
Allow me
now.
to just check
Wow.
one thing.
Brent, you were just telling me to play it like a couple patches ago. Lore Skipper confirmed. I think I'm on the spectrum of Lore Skipper, but I'm not all the way there.
And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness.
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of
I
alchemy,
think it's just not worth it,
What? Look.
and
turned out fine.
it takes too much
So
time.
just
Yeah.
It was like
You're
6
leaving so
hours,
soon?
and like I feel like
Don't humans
not very
usually-
much of
a
it
party.
was actually valuable.
Come find me again
Yeah.
next time
And then
you're
what
in
was
trouble.
actually valuable wasn't even
in a way, though, he is right.
that good.
This is
Hey, I don't.
I
blame you for
really am
asking.
very disappointed by the
It's
ZZ
alright.
story. It's
I'm sure
it's
we'll get
yeah,
a
one of the
chance.
bigger things that prevents me from getting into the
Alright then.
game.
Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here.
Well, I'm glad the story is kind of bad because I don't want to do the story. I want to have more time.
Nice.
It's party time next. Huh?
I can.
Why
I
you still
only really
mention
have
the-
enough time for one. Gotcha.
Why do you
game.
still mention the Kaching Main's website when they haven't updated the Sino guide since 4.2? Don't judge things based on how recently they've updated their Sino guide.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Do you like femboys? I told you to stop asking that. We've had this conversation already. Um,
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
I love Alice's model.
Special plans for the traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer.
Luna Who Jello was your favorite adult drink? No beer allowed. Thank you so much for the donation. I really appreciate it.
Chose the traveler as the
Literally my new favorite person.
because the
My favorite adult drink?
is. It's
Old fashioned is probably up there. No beers allowed. Yeah,
What?
old fashioned. Why? I like
Literally
it.
tastes awful.
I even
Your
considered
literally
taking a
tastes
roll
awful.
myself.
It's
At
literally
least
just
for an interesting snack.
like you might as well just drink
What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
like the rubbing
What the
alcohol
Hexenzirkel
that
carrying
you
out
have
such a risky
in your
You
medical
must-
kit.
experiment?
Sorry for the.
You must have
trouble,
had some pretty
Lord
bad old
Barbados.
fashions.
Think nothing of it. I dare say. that
I
you
also like Long
quite
Island iced tea.
Enjoyed coming along for the ride. And now then, as agreed, let us see the
There's a
fruits
lot
of
of
your
really
labor.
good
Here, please take a look.
mixed drinks though.
Well, well, well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises. It never even crossed my mind that Rhindotter's child.
I like, I'll go, there's this one place that I go, and I'll literally try whiskey. I do literally try whiskey straight. It's really interesting. I have tried an expensive one a couple times, and then I've tried cheaper ones, and I have like a list on my phone of the ones I've tried and how much I like them.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
My tastes depend on the day and they change. Because I've gone in, I went for like a gin tasting once, and there were these gins that were really good and I really liked a lot, and then I came back another day and I didn't like it because it was like too strong, and I don't know.
What does that mean?
So
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
Have you tried the new Arknights? No, but I will be. I'll be making a couple videos for the main channel, sponsored videos.
How your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do.
How about settling your most recent regret?
I love the sand in the desert.
Like the effects from it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's sparkly.
Yeah.
And the desert's amazing.
Yeah,
To make a long
I agree.
overdue wish come true.
I thought you didn't agree.
Again, Alice.
How much time?
I believe.
You thought I didn't agree?
These should be my final moments.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about this before, and you were like, I don't like warm colored things.
Final goodbyes all over again.
I don't know how.
Actually, you know what's strange is I really don't like stories that are
Figure in my stories.
all
I
snow.
dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
But I do like Dragonspine, so I don't know. I think it's a more interesting environment than just like just snow. But like, like that Star Wars game where you just fight in the snow. Hate that.
Since the book will be his to continue, why don't you write him a little parting note?
There's no need. His mother already
If Jello says giveaway quick, right? Skirk 5 first people, YouTube has no chance. That's never happened.
to convey it on her behalf. My child, these may be the last words I get to
It is
leave
confusing
you.
being in
I've always thought of the characters
seeing all the
in
like
my
teleporting
stories as my children,
things that they invented in Sumeru,
loving each one
and
of them,
not using Kenichi's E
just
on
like
them.
a mother would.
Mm-hmm.
But you are the most extraordinary of them all.
Do you have a workout goal?
You alone can defy the fate
Kind
of
I
this
don't know.
world
Just look better.
and write the perfect ending to my
I'm pretty
story.
pleased with the progress so far. I can't believe you don't like this character's design.
For a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest
Please say
breeze
pneumo,
moans for the open
neutral,
sky and
microscopic,
into the unknown, and seek an adventure to call your own.
Nah.
If you meet a dragon
Do you enjoy
bright
Genshin as
a
much as you used
thousand
to?
jewels, dance through the air together.
It goes in phases.
You are
Obviously,
not
when you start a new
enough
game,
for this world
there's
has
something special
accepted
about
your
that.
place
Like a
in
game
it.
that's really, really good.
Do not
And
lose
usually,
heart. You still have many wishes
it's pretty
left
rare
to
to have
fulfill.
that feeling as an adult. It doesn't come that often, so when Genshin was released, that was
A long
definitely
tale awaits you, my
special.
love.
But since then, there have been
Let
moments
songs and
that I have enjoyed it
flowers be the ink that fills its pages.
very, very much, such as when a character I really love comes out, or there's a really, really good story.
To continue your story.
If Nat in Natlin, or a really cool exploration moment in Natlin, I'd say the closest I got was obviously Skirk's release, was peak because she's my favorite character. And in terms of like playing the game, it's been like peak enjoyment. So there was a peak moment in Natlin. I also really liked in Natlin like this area. There was some really cool moments in this area. Enkanomiya was probably my peak experience ever with Genshin. Enkanomiya plus Shenhe story quest. The Fontaine Archon quest was a peak moment. The Sumer Archon quest was a peak moment. The Inazuma Archon quest was a peak moment. Natlin didn't have a peak Archon quest moment, unfortunately for me. Liyue was still new. Like walking into Liyue for the first time, that was a peak moment. Yeah. Skirk's charge attack is on. I know. I want C1 just so I can feel better about using it. And by want C1, I mean I want to activate C1 because I got an early Skirk. Nodcry? Yeah, Nodcry, the exploration has been... like this area was definitely close to peak. It's I think not really Genshin's fault, but I was kind of on. Well, there's personal reasons, obviously, going through a divorce when Nodcry came out, so it was like a little bit distracted. The Archon quest has had some really good moments, but we'll see if it reaches the peak. Usually the peak is like... the peak from an Archon quest comes when like the big moment comes. Like the Archon chapter, right? Like the peak for Farina was like outsmarting the heavenly principles. The Nahida was the time shit was so good. Who do you think is the most beautiful waifu or husbanda? Most beautiful? Llama's the most beautiful.
The abyss is like the...
Jealous spoiling? I started playing this year. I don't really think I spoiled, really. But welcome to the game.
Dies.
Huh?
Diluc dies.
Oh right, I said the Fontaine thing. Oh well, you'll forget about it by then. If you
I don't know what you said. But Diluc dies.
Skirk's Galaxy Thigh Stockings, yeah. They are so cool.
Isn't it her actual skin?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not stockings. Should I just activate the C1? Enhances the effects of the Ascension talent Reason Beyond Reason. Every Voyager Absorber will summon a Crystal Blade to attack nearby opponents, dealing 500% of Skirk's attack as cryo damage. Its damage is considered charge attack damage.
Don't you need to test her more before you can activate C1? Or what's... Like, you haven't even tried to do the YouTube thing first? Maybe you should try that first.
Honestly, like, the thing about the YouTube thing is that we actually don't need it. What we really need is just to keep going with getting the DPS calculations. And then that's like the biggest thing, is just to keep because this is the real, is just have high quality calcs. That's like the real objective thing. And then to play the character enough at C0 to know how to know the practicality score that they deserve. You know what I mean? Like that's what the testing is for now. It's not, the testing is no longer for timing things and versing them on how fast I can do it.
It was once that?
Yeah. Yeah. When I didn't like really go by calcs as much, it was like making the teams and doing them and seeing how fast they could clear. And it was quite useful. But as there became more and more characters, it's harder to master the majority of characters. The game wanted you at C1. It's true. I finished Skirk's, how the C1 came about is I finished Skirk's quest and then I did a pull and got her.
You have to get C2 on rerun.
I know I do. Her C1 is sick. Her C2 is sick. You recommend pulling for Zibai? If you want to play Zibai, of course. Wasn't Ayaka 94 on Flip's calcs?
Get Zibai. It's Zibai, by the way.
Zibai the way.
Zibai the way.
Ayaka 97. Okay, 94 versus 90. No, 97 is perfectly fine. Let's not kick the Ayaka mains more than they're already kicked.
We can kick him out. Nobody likes Ayaka.
I'm sure I can find something in his calc. Marshy Say Hunter Ayaka, Fav Noblesse Shenhe, Fav Tenacity Farina, R1 Deathmatch, Golden Troop Scoffy. I don't know, maybe. 70%, there it is. 70% cryo res uptime. With this team, you're gonna get 80%, and that's gonna make half a K difference, and then you're hitting 95, which is in the 97 range, which keeps it 7.5. So there you go. Agenda. I think she's not just autos, right? I don't know. Zibai's playstyle? Oh, it's auto 4 times and then skill. Auto 4 times and skill. On frozen enemies with Blizzard, straight it rises to 100. So frozen enemies would be 100% cryo res uptime. This is a separate thing. This is referring to this. Yeah, it's not super clear, but that's what it's talking about. Did Columbina do anything for Ayaya? No. Shenhe should still be
By the way,
better.
right now, I'm exploring in a region that it says I have 100% in.
I thought you were like done with that sort of thing
I
for
need to finish
Genshin.
Sumeru. I need to finish Sumeru.
Alright, I'll be right back.
No, I actually, because I get extra pulls now, I get to do it. It was always sad to me that I never finished it, but it was never efficient enough for primo farming. But now I don't need to worry about primo farming, so I can finish it.
Alright, hey, nice. C2 Skirk or C1 Escafie. So I just learned today, technically, sheet-wise, C1 Escafie is better than C1 Skirk or C2 Skirk, but buffing her burst is probably more valuable for Stygian in general. So I would say C2 Skirk if you're a real Skirk main, but technically if you're pure DPS, Escafie C1, they're very close. Strategic Skirk is a signature hunter better to invest in? I am so curious, and I will tell you what it feels like when I activate it.
So are you still pulling every character? I think he left. I have 220 pulls. Is that enough for C0 Columbina and C2 Zibai? No. No.
Nice try, though.
I asked you, will you still pull every character?
Yeah, of course. Of course. And I will test all the character, and I'll still not activate constellations on supports. And I will, yeah, still test every character at C0. Because like I said, it's still valuable for me to know how a character feels to play. Like, my goal with testing every character now is to bridge the gap between their DPS number and how they actually feel in practice. That's where my value in testing comes from. So it's still important to get every character and have a good build and test them and play them and see how they actually feel. So I can say that Mualani's shit.
Will you get Mualani cons? Because it fixes her jank, doesn't it?
I don't think I will. I think I hate her too much. And I hear that it doesn't really fix her jank.
It doesn't?
You just kill things faster, so you don't have to play her as much.
Well, I thought you were saying you were having this whole crash out moment when she was on the banner about how her
I know, but I've thought about it more. It does kind of fix her jank, but it also kind of doesn't. What beverage? This is a guru. This is guru.
He only
Zero
drinks weird
energy.
shit, guys. Don't drink it. It's probably some like vitamin drink that
It's a
tastes like
healthy
mud,
energy
okay?
drink. It's a healthy energy drink, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
It
all
tastes
organic shit and stevia and yeah. Coco 88K?
I don't.
Yep.
Okay, you know what I fucking hate? Give me a
What?
second. Give me a second. Fucking stevia and how they say 0 sugar on things. When I want a fucking unsweetened drink, literally
Yeah.
doesn't taste like sugar, and they say
Yeah.
0 sugar, and then I open that fucker up, and it ain't fucking unsweet.
That's what happened with me. I bought barbecue sauce that had no sugar added because I was like, oh yeah, barbecue sauce is really sweet. A non-sweet barbecue sauce sounds like really good. And then I tried it and it was like this
Really sweet,
fake
but like
ass
in a bad way.
super sweet shit. It was awful. Fortunately, when I actually made the ribs, it tasted fine. Like, it tastes pretty good. But yeah, I'm not dipping anything in that raw. I was excited though. But yeah, it was way too sweet. Be a real man and go for the white monster. Oh dear.
Can't they just be honest? Why can't they say like, can't they just put it like, you know, no, zero sugar, obviously zero sugar, people look for that. Zero sugar sweetened with stevia, can't they put that on
Yeah.
there so
Yeah.
people know if it's sweet or not? Because
Yeah.
I'm looking for unsweet. That's really what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I hate the taste of stevia. I hate the taste of stevia in some things. But not in others. It depends. And I could be wrong.
But
This has organic coconut water from concentrate, sparkling water, organic erythritol, probiotic, organic blue agave inulin. So I guess they're using agave, but there's only 15 calories.
agave.
So,
agave.
yeah. I don't know how. I don't know why. I know it's agave. I don't know why I said agave.
Well, my favorite things to drink are like unsweetened
Please scroll a little
tea
bit.
and unsweetened sparkling water, and you can't fucking find that shit.
You can't find unsweetened sparkling water? What? What are you talking about? There's
No,
so
outside
much.
outside of the Americas or like the North Americas,
Really?
you do not find unsweetened
Really?
sparkling
That's
waters.
crazy. I
No,
buy
they're
buy
all
and drink
sweet.
Wow, I buy and drink a lot of unsweetened sparkling water. And there's tons
I've been
of
in a
times.
lot of airports, I've been in a lot of European countries at this point, to be honest, and it is impossible.
Someone wants me to scroll a little bit. Oh, wrong character. Fuck. Ruined my joke. Fuck. Where is one?
You were looking for scroll on the character.
Ah, scroll a little bit.
Can
Huh?
our C2 Zibai do a nuke like Mavlika? Does she have any sort of nuke mechanic? Like Skirk has her burst nuke. Does Zibai have? Does Zibai have any nuke in her kit?
With C2?
Yeah.
At C0, no. It's kind of like Flint's, where you do.
Flintissa?
Yeah. At C2.
Why do you never say his name correctly?
When the lunar phase shift mode, all nearby party members' lunar crystallized reactions increase by 30%. The second hit of Spirit Seed Stride deals additional damage equal to 550% of Zibai's defense. The second hit.
Kaneki?
I think
that
it
you?
just... Second hit. I think the skill hits twice, though. One hit damage, 2 hit damage. So it just like, it doesn't really, I don't think it gives her like a particular nuke. It's still fairly spread out damage. It's just more damage. As a Noel main, is your calc with Columbina done? I'm neither a Noel main nor a calcer, so we could extrapolate. So we have Frost with Ito with 89k. Noel's damage is worse.
Oh, you can make me go live if you want people to watch me do exploration. I'm not sure if that's interesting though. Maybe they might think it's interesting.
We'll do 84k for now. And sure, I can put you in the corner.
Wait, I'm gonna need fucking pyro too. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about.
Is it worth it to pull for C2 Zebra? It is, very much, if you're a fan of Zebra. I'm gonna put on a hoodie, it's a bit cold.
Okay, I hate everything.
Did you hear me? I
No.
said someone said that you begin too many sentences with the words I hate.
No, I'm just speak truth. I don't know what to tell you. You should make me go live so then my people can understand.
What you're raging about?
Yeah. Do I need to get a fucking Animo character out in this bitch? Is that seriously what's going on right now? Don't tell me the third fucking thing is under that pile over there. Don't make me get out. Look, do you see the team I'm running right now? Do you see it? I swear to God. Is it this pile? I'm gonna look it up.
I'm having a really hard time remembering how to pin it to the top. How is that a hoodie? It's not a hoodie. It's just but it's a fairly warm. It's a fairly warm shirt, so same thing. Window Control T.
I think.
Oh, Control, right. And I was doing Shift. Okay. Is Ningguang fun to play? Really, she's trash. I find her bad to play.
Oh my God.
Can you share a link to the spreadsheet? It's in all my tier list videos. It's in my tier list videos. It's in my Columbina guide. Is the form in all recent YouTube videos the same for all 4 giveaways? It'll be the same for 3 of the giveaways, and we're going to do 1 YouTube video. We're going to do 1 giveaway for only the people that are live at the time. I think we should hire the practicality of characters at C1, boost their attack speed. Huh? April, why not just run bird instead of kooky for exploration purposes? What is bird?
Bird?
Maybe she means Shanyan? Shanyan is great for exploration. Does Lunar Crystallize activate with Ino? No, you need either Columbina or Zibai.
I don't like changing my teams up, so I only change my teams when it forces me to.
Apparently, yeah, Animo for the sand piles, she'd say. Why nobody wants to do Sethos calcs? Yeah, I'm surprised Sethos mains are unhinged. I'm surprised some of them don't learn to calc. Is Rao team building too high? Do we have to kick him while he's down? 3. He's got a Scoffier and Melt does reach this DPS, so I think 3 is okay. I'm surprised how many play Travelers DPS despite his low damage. 70k. Maybe it's higher than that. Let's see. It's probably higher with Durin.
Oh my God. I hate my life. Wait, I have you on me out. I have you on me out.
We need an I hate counter. Maybe what does he have for Yoimi? I'm pretty sure it's like basically the same as Yoimi. 85? Yeah, it's probably around there. We'll go with that.
What's with all the time-gated quests?
I think he does you immediate damage. And he's being wheelchaired, so we'll lower his team DPS. I remember Coco calcing 81 on flip sheet, not 88. I think it's 83 on flip sheet, but he's not using her best team. It's 82, but this isn't her best team, so we're using GC Sim for this one.
Wait, is this straight up a secret quest?
$88. Even if it's not quite 88, it's still gonna be 85. Isn't early access videos late this time? I don't know. I didn't get early access this time to release to the public. I thought about doing an early access stream where it's just my face like last time, but I'm pretty much done all the testing I want to do.
Oh my god. Do you see this?
Mm-hmm.
It was hidden.
Hidden by what?
Like, she didn't have a thin mark over her head, and you had to just talk to her the next day without...
Crazy.
Just...
Should we hire Ganyu Practicality? What's Linny? Bot 4. What's Tainari? Did I tell you I played C6 Tainari yesterday? I activated it and played it.
You played what?
I activated and played my C6 Tainari.
Oh my god.
Yesterday on stream. It was really fun. I loved it. It did like pretty
She's
good
kinda
damage
fun.
too.
I kind of want to build him, but then it's like, why?
Well, C6 is kind of worth it. It's kind of sick.
The only character I've C6 of in the standard pool is Jean. And everything else is not even close.
Yeah, guys, I think Tainari could be higher for practicality. I think that could be a 6, but other than that,
That makes me sad, because I think I would build Tainari.
I bet you it's higher than 85k, but I'm just estimating because we don't have calcs. What if I learned to calc? I would hate that. I would just hate my life. It's just a problem. It's like, I think practicality is actually not that bad if you have an EFA. Jello, would you only recommend building a C6 10 the way you did with Looney Reactions, the new DPS set? I couldn't use the DPS set on him because he gets too much crit rate. Like, I literally, he ascends with crit rate, and he has a crit rate weapon. So there was no possible way for me to also... and you get 10 crit rate from Llama. So that's like freaking... Maybe he doesn't even ascend with crit rate. I don't know what he ascends with, actually. Yeah, I used to say freaking before I learned how to swear. Okay, he ascends with dendro damage bonus. Yeah, it's just his weapon gives fucking 44% crit rate. If you're not using his sig, then you can probably use the not Christ set. Spreadsheeting is just one step away from calcing. True, the spreadsheet's right there. Did shut up, I know you're successful happen today? First thing. I'm
glad you're looking forward to it.
Different weapon? Nah, Rainbow, I wished for this weapon just for him. I built it just for him. It's good on him, okay? We're not using a different weapon. Should we put all animal drivers at 10 practicality?
What's
Not
the best
necessarily.
weapon? Is it Lenny? Is it Lenny's weapon?
Maybe with the new set. Maybe. Because then it gives crit damage. That's really old. One year ago. I'm pretty sure his signature is still the best. It gives a good amount of stats, and it's like it's a good weapon. 12% elemental damage bonus. Increases charge attack by 160 of elemental mastery. Yeah, I'm pretty sure his weapon is best, but yeah. Is Chaska's weapon good on Tainari? No, he doesn't trigger a swirl reaction. It's still okay though. Wait. That's only for the first part. When one or two more characters in the party are different elemental type, which they would be. Damage dealt, retro attacks increased by 48, elemental burst damage. It's pretty good. Yeah. And then Lenny's is good too. They're all good. Thundering Pulse, attack. It increases normal attack damage. That's not as good. It's okay, but it's not as good as the others. I have Race a Premium Team and Skirk, which have the DPS to brute force and boss mechanics. Both do. Also, Vlama probably need another lunar team. I would just suggest Bina plus Zibai or Bina plus Inefa. I don't think you need a second lunar team. You either want to get Nefer or you could get Zibai too instead.
Get Zibai.
Anyways, none of the other weapons are going to be as good as this one. So this one's going to be his best. Maybe it's closer with, again, it not synergizing with the artifact set, but I don't care. Okay? Yay, 60 primos. Can Shalona be replaced for Sucrose and Arle, Bina, and Effa team? Shalonen's better than Sucrose on that team because she shreds res for all three. Shalonen's kind of getting like a little mini upscale with Columbina. Because when you run 3 different damage types, Sucrose can only ever swirl 2, but Shalonen can res shred 3. And because damage percent isn't as good, it doesn't matter that you can't get scroll for all 3. What's Zibai looking like for someone who's returning from not playing since Fontaine? She's a good character for someone returning because she's very self-contained. Can Shalona replace Illua? Yeah, Shalona and Farina can replace Illua Flex. And it's not bad. Any idea how much HP you should have for artifacts for Columbina? It's not about having a specific amount of HP, it's just that HP is good for her. You don't want to, like, there's nothing about reaching a certain amount of HP that's particularly necessary. Isn't Columbina R1 carry over Nefer R0 carry? I think that's fake news. I think that's part of this agenda. I don't say that to hate on Jeff. I just think the word agenda is so funny.
Agenda?
Yeah. The agenda is in the current agenda is Zhongli is as good as Zibai as a carry, and then Columbina DPS is as good as Flint's or Nefer DPS if she's R1. That's the current agenda. And I think it's I don't even think he necessarily like really thinks those. It's just like I think he thinks that they're like underrated and they're closer than people think and that sort of thing. Isn't Columbina's weapon crazy though? It's like good, but it's I think that Columbina's overall DPS is not going to be as good as people think. I think it's a bit hard to max to get her to play as good as the calcs, but we'll see.
This realm is
And then Zhongli, like, that shit is gonna be awful. Yeah, Razor over Raiden. That was part of the Razor being 100k DPS was part of this agenda. The Jeff's just saying that being a plus llama is good enough, not really enough right now. Sure. And I don't even know if that's true. It depends what is good enough for you, but I do agree it's like quite good. Like, I think his actual points are good, and like, you know, I just think it gives fuel to some people who take it a bit out of context. When's the Columbina giveaway? It's in the description. Columbina's weapon looks like Novelette face. Oh, that's what people were saying. I thought people were asking if it was good on Novelette because they kept showing them side by side. I didn't even notice that they were supposed to look like each other. Thoughts on Shalonen's weapon? It's alright. It's pretty good. It's never been crazy, but it is pretty good. Do you ever call me an artifact set ready? Yeah, I have a set mostly ready.
Bro, you have a set for everything and it's top 1% no matter what it is.
Top 5%. I rarely go for 1%.
My Kanichi isn't even top 5%.
Yes?
Yes.
Do you like kittens?
What?
Based on previous established patterns when you asked me,
Yeah.
do you like snacks, Nefa? It was actually because you wanted them. Do you
Hey brother, can't you help me with the doubt? I don't know what that means.
Don't you think Ashru's a total cutie patootie?
I know. We have discussed this before. Our house is not suitable for pets.
I know that. I don't want a cat or anything. I promised you, didn't I? But say, Enougha.
Are you gonna use Columbina with Fav? Most of the time, yeah.
I think cats are very cute. However, it would be even cuter if you could make me a vacuum cleaner that does not get clogged by cat fur.
I'll make that for you later. But before that, let me ask you a question.
This is a really cute
Do you want to
scene.
transform into a cat?
I know, I do not understand.
What? Enougha's gonna become a cat? Travel
Are you talking to overworld characters? I gave up.
Gotta say, your
Why'd you give
timing
up?
is perfect.
It's cute. You got a lot of primos.
I'm a love snack.
I know you get primos, but like I got bored, I don't know.
Alright, I don't do it that. I don't like do it every single day, but when there's one, I do it, and usually they're kind of cute. I don't know.
Heard some stinky brats gossiping and saying stuff like, "Ooh,
They are
Right.
kind of cute, but it's just kind of a lot when they're every day.
But you don't have to do them every day. You can just do them whenever you feel like it. I don't do them every day.
I gave it more thought, and when I was making Enougha, I never asked her if she wanted to look like this. So, you want to give Enougha a new look?
Rao worse than PMC? Sounds about right.
Nice to change your clothes once in a while,
Yeah,
right?
accurate.
I'll only give Enougha what she wants. I'm a super open-minded parent after all.
The body you made for me is perfect and convenient. I pay such aesthetic concerns no mind. If I hear something terrible, I will simply delete it or deactivate my auditory systems. Thus, this is a non-issue.
It's kind of
for me.
seeming like if I had set Lolly, I could use my bad characters in Stygian, but maybe it's just that those the clears that we were watching
I
were
listen to
cracked
everything Aino says.
units.
You would need to farm for them and play better as well.
And what you say is also of great importance to me. You are all my dear friends. My current records indicate that
But
a majority of
Iato,
conversation
like,
topics
how do you
between
really,
Aino and
how do you
Paimon
play him
include
better? Or you just kind of like
eating various types of
turn off
sweets
your
or
brain.
sneakily
That's how you
discussing
play
where
him.
they would go to eat. The last record occurred in the middle of the night.
You do have a say.
And, and Ryo is just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charge.
You don't have to keep that sort of
Like-
record.
On the other hand, the traveler's speech
You know what I
is
mean?
divided
like
between commissions, caring
like
for and helping
it's a
friends,
very
as
low
well as
skilled
dealing with
team.
various kinds of dangers.
Sure. The riot for Iato, sure.
Well, you've got no work to do now, so I guess it's rest time. Which means I'm going to make a nice kitty outfit.
You don't think
for
Ryo
Lemma.
is either?
Help me out, Paimon.
No.
Can make one for
No,
you
I don't
while
think
I'm
so. I
at
think
it.
you'd have to.
Why?
I think because I think that clear was all like getting the maximizing the application, maximizing the charge attack damage. Like I think that
Unless it looks good,
the way that they played that
Paimon thinks that would be
really
so bad.
matters,
All right, then we're all set.
and the dodging.
Lemma, make us some crown gakes. Once you're done, we'll have
I don't
an
like Flynn's
outfit
and
ready.
Nefer, so should I get Columbina? Will there be a new character be perfect with her? Zibai?
Let's
Zibai moment?
I've got my wrench, my
Columbina
pliers,
set.
my
Columbina
crown
set.
Huh?
You guys really want to see the Columbina set? Okay.
Here. Ooh, and here, you can have this as a souvenir. It's just something I cobbled together.
Show us,
when I
show
was
us.
bored. It probably does something.
Well,
but
I think I could play
can't really remember
Ryo.
what right now. I'll tell you
Ryo
if I
team
do,
better
though.
than I do.
Who can borrow me 16k premiums? No begging.
Super cute cat outfits for both Neva and Paimon.
I think Ryo is easy enough that I could play better.
When you play bad characters, your margin for error is much lower, though. That's the only thing. Okay, we have for her flower, we have this. It is a perfect, it's not a 4-line start, but otherwise it's perfect. It has HP, ER, crit rate, and crit damage. So we're pretty happy with this. This one is also not a 4-line start, but it did roll crit rate, crit damage, and ER. Doesn't have HP, but it's still pretty good. For the sands, we have crit damage, HP, and crit rate for on ER sands, so I think that's pretty good. This one was a 4-line start, but it rolled twice into flat attack. It still ended up being pretty good though. And then this is crit damage. It rolled twice into flat defense, but once into crit and crit HP. Obviously, this is a 5-piece set, so depending on how it ends up all looking, we have an off-piece option as well. For HP sands, we did not get a good HP sands, I don't think. So if we end up going HP sands, that'll have to be the off piece, because we just did not get anything remotely resembling a good HP sands. Abad versus Silken Moon. I talked about it pretty extensively in the video. Most teams want Silken Moon. Inefa teams want Silken Moon. Nefer teams want Silken Moon. And Zibai sets want Abode or whatever. And then, yeah, I think that's basically how it ends up shaking down. And then if you're C2R1, you can go abod for any team. Can Columbina revive herself? I think so. I did not test that though.
There is indeed quite a lot. After accounting for daily necessities and emergency supplies.
What's the character in order? A Nefer, Llama, Deepwood, Columbina, Serenade, Kuki, Instructors, rotation.
My personal requirements
I would probably start with Columbina, then...
waste not to save the excess and use it to help others.
Actually, I don't know. Llama... I don't know. I would use Kuki. You want to start with a Nefer skill. So that you don't get hyperblooms.
Leather, paper, and pens.
And then you want to probably Columbina skill, Llama hold skill, Kuki skill, and then do your first Scuff Nefer rotation, then Columbina skill burst, Llama skill burst,
what emergency
Kuki skill.
Exactly. These supplies need to stand the test of time, so all of this food has undergone special processing. I assure you, unless you're on the brink of starvation, you don't want
Or the best DPS that won't get power crept. I mean, it's a gotcha. They'll all get power crept eventually.
And the biscuits taste like tossed out
But whatever lunar DPS that you want will last pretty long with Columbina. And
you could hope for is soggy newspaper.
Muika has lasted a while. Skirk will last a while. Whatever the DPS is very good will last a while. I think Skirk has, like I said in some other video, because Skirk has the option to use her burst mode, and she also can freeze enemies, even though her DPS is a bit lower than Muika and the Nodcry carries with Columbina. She does have like some X factors that help her stay high. So, same with Muika. She has X factors as well.
Desperate moments when I've been trapped alongside other poor souls. You should know, if I were to use the method I've just shown you in front of my colleagues,
with Zibai farming set, Har set, Night Sky, so Silken Moon makes a ton of sense to farm. Yeah, I mean, you will run a Silken Moon set, but
really was unable to swallow it. In the end, I broke it down into smaller pieces. Some of which unfortunately my
is Columbina better than an FF for C0R1 Flins? No. That's in my column. That's in my Ask Jill. If you have Columbina questions, I probably answered them in the Columbina video.
After that, they patted me on the back.
Should I go for Columbina or fully on Zibai and get R1 or C1? If you can only get 2 5-stars, I would recommend them be 1 be Zibai, 1 be Columbina. If you can get 3 5-stars, then you want to switch to C2 Zibai and skip Columbina.
Indeed.
Still not bad to get Columbina first though, because you could always get lucky.
The taste of cured meat and biscuits to this day.
Is it smart to get an FO weapon? Generally, I would say that's probably not going to be worth it for most people, but it is a good weapon. Would it be an option to put Durin and Albedo for Zibai and Bina for the Geo Shred? I haven't heard anyone talk about Durin for Zibai.
Seems weird.
Yeah, seems like it should be okay though. Is it worth getting Novelette when my Milani does more than 400k? Your reasoning makes no sense. Novelette's, but regardless, Novelette's only worth it if you really love Novelette. Thoughts on Subway? It's a pretty good fast food option if you need something healthy and you can get the salad or the rice bowl.
From Subway?
Mm-hmm.
Rice
At least
bowl?
in Canada. Yeah, they have like a rice. They have like a brown rice bowl, and you can get like chicken or roast beef and put a bunch of veggies. It's easily the healthiest fast food thing you can get.
Subway's like a sandwich place.
Yeah. Yeah, we are very close to 120k. We are 119. People keep saying you have 120k, but we are not quite there. It's 119,531. Duran's power application is fast. Oh,
like
right.
it's
Yeah,
like
that'll fuck
wrong to
with
go to
the
Subway
that'll
and
fuck with
like
the lunar
not
crystallize. Yeah, Duran's no good.
get a sandwich.
I mean that's totally fair feeling. VARKA revealed Sensura. Yeah, it's a leftover title from when we had the leaks. I guess it'd be a bit better to
Kia's
change
him.
it.
Yeah, it's a little bit leaky.
Bro, why are you sending the same message over and over again? And also I don't know. Not that you would know that I don't know, but I don't know. Will the snowman introduce lunar freeze? I asked Uncle Hoyo, but they didn't tell me. How much can we expect VARKA's best team to be STB? I predict 125k and then with Nicole 150k. That sounds right. I think Duran's broken. I built him the worst way possible. He's already hitting hard on Shangling. Well, Shangling kind of sucks, so that makes sense.
Oh fuck.
Shh. A little. The fish here are used to the quiet.
This is crazy
which
work.
Makes them very sensitive
What?
indeed to external
Flint's
noise.
is just
So as well
standing
as
here with a
trying
fishing
to
rod
think,
in this weird ass
we want to
pose.
keep our voices down when we speak. I once tried fishing while two ghosts nearby were chatting incessantly. Didn't get a single bite all day. Since then, I have resolved to greet any nearby ghosts.
Can Columbina Chiori be a wheelchair of sorts? Got her C1-2 by mistake. Unfortunately, Chiori's C1 is like really bad now.
On the dinner table tonight. I shall not go home empty-handed.
But yeah, Chiori and Effa. Chiori with Columbina is pretty good. As far as Chiori teams go, it's quite good. Yeah, because Chiori C1 gives her a second doll, which she already gets from Lunar Crystallize, so yeah, really, really bad. Although at least it gives more AoE. Gives her more AoE. The tomato gets more AoE. The Ham, did you get instant? Yeah, it's too bad.
Bro, how do I get up there?
What is that noise?
I don't know how to get up there. I just want it. Bro.
What's my lowest lowest exploration. 75, 75, 79, 79, 80, 82, 86, 100, 98, 91, 77, 75. I think it's 75. I think a bunch of them are 75.
There's a video in the comments.
How come you didn't 100% everything yet? I don't use the interactive map, so I do it in a very inefficient way. Okay, guys, what do you want me to do? Fontaine? Or... What else was 75?
Okay, yeah, I
is it
think
just
it might be
Fontaine?
easier to die.
Might be easier to die.
That's like the strat for this puzzle, is die and then go where the Celia is, and then die and go where the Celia is, and then die where and go where the Celia is.
Really?
Or have Kaneki. Oh! What was that?
Okay, actually, all my 75s are in Fontaine. So should we do Barrel Region, Morte Region, or Fontaine Research Institute of Kaneki Engineering Region?
Kaneki.
How's your Enconomia? 95. My Chasm is 90. My Ancient
See how much
Sacred
easier that
Mountain is
was?
94. My Sea... Oh my god, my Sea of Bygone Era is 62. I guess we're doing the Sea of Bygone Era.
Have fun. What is going on here? What is this? This is worship of some sort.
What do you think about Noelle Columbina Farina? How good? It's plus Shallonen would be the last slot. It's like fine. It's definitely Noelle's best team. To activate, hold and
How do you guys
race.
feel?
The
Oh my
Blubber
god,
Beast
Jello,
sonar.
can you let someone else speak? No one even comes for you anyway.
Uh-huh.
I just came in this room and there was just a luxurious chest to take. What did I do? So I go back.
So I let you speak and you didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you were letting me speak. Okay. Well, I was gonna say to the chat people, do you guys like watching double exploration?
Is this enough ADHD for you?
Enough ADHD? 2 explorations at the same time. At least they know why I'm like freaking out, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I still don't know what you were trying to say.
What do you mean? What?
I don't know. You got mad at me for not letting you speak. I still don't. I still don't know.
Oh, I was just gonna make a comment about how we're just both like, is it fun? Like, it
Oh,
wasn't
okay,
that
okay. That's
interesting.
what it was. That.
Yeah, it wasn't that interesting
Okay,
of a
so you
comment,
wanted to speak, but you had
but you
nothing to
interrupted
say.
it.
You had nothing to say. That's why I didn't.
I always have something important to say, and I'm the reason people even watch you. So I would maybe treat me a little bit better. Just saying. Maybe you want to keep me around.
Shut up.
What? Maybe I'll just leave. What about that, huh?
Uh-huh. That's fine.
And never come back. Never
come back.
come back.
So it wouldn't be Zibai for now, it'd be Zibai forever.
Yeah. Zibai for never.
Oh, okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, you can stick around.
Well, I wasn't asking you. So, okay, Mom and Dad are fighting.
I like the sad face kind of made that comment. I don't know why.
Okay, now there's...
Watching you guys is like watching inverse turtle struggle. Oh dear.
By the way, guys, look at how much exploration I still have left. This is like... That was a luxurious chest. It says my exploration progress is 100%. Never trust the 100%. Luxurious chest, okay?
Forget looking Novelet or not. Is he worth it in 2056? Help me decide. No, he's not worth it.
Don't get Nuvolet. He sucks. And he's ugly, so you don't want him.
Yeah. We should have some different opinions. We should start having more different opinions, okay?
Skirkle Bloom. We disagree on that, kinda.
I am the genesis of Skirkle Bloom. I cleared Skirk and the Bloom Stygian.
But not with Bloom.
Yeah, I used Skirkle Bloom.
What? You thought you just wait for it to like go to the floor and be done with its mechanic, and then you. That was Abyss.
That was Abyss, yeah. In Stygian, I used Llama. I used Llama, Violon.
Lumi?
Skirk.
No, that's not good. Her name's too easy. Lauma.
Lauma.
I guess yeah, that's how we say it. The way we say it is the Chinese
way. Yeah, that's
nickname for her is Lauma.
Yeah. Why can't there be more names like Veresa where you literally just can't say it wrong?
Veresa.
Yeah, but Veresa, like nobody gives a shit.
Veresa.
Yeah, no one gives a shit. All of those are perfectly fine.
Veresis. Veresi.
Veresa.
Varus.
No, that's stupid.
Veresa.
Because it's a Chinese game? Okay. Smart person.
Kui Kui.
Kui
For
Kui.
Chi-Chi.
Kui Kui. I definitely thought it was Kiki at first.
Oh, I think it's down below. Oh my god, there's a chest.
Don't ever do that again.
Why? There was a chest. What the fuck? Why would I
It's
ever
not
do that?
Verisa. It's Verisa. I like that. I told you. I thought I told you to never do that again.
Why don't you want me to do it, huh? Why? What? A girl can't express herself, huh?
Wait, what is this timer rating for?
Well, I'm not allowed to breathe now?
No.
Why do you not want me to do that?
Cause all the swing coral reefs too. Oh, you're blocking me. Get out of my way.
What?
Get the fuck out of my way. You heard me.
The only person who could be doing any sort of blocking is you. Let's be for real.
I actually don't understand what I'm supposed to do with these things.
Oh, though, good luck.
Oh. Cause all the swing eels to pause at the same time? I don't get it. I don't get it. Press T? I'm on a controller. What's T? RT. Got it.
Wow, I'm like, you like put my screen halfway off?
Yeah, because I told you to get out of the way.
Can't even confidently say it.
I did before, but now I already did it, so it's fine now. Does your wife know you're flirting with April? Oh dear. Why can I not, why is it not cannot use in the current state? What is wrong with my current state?
I don't think there's anything wrong with the way we communicate.
Yeah, I agree. Hold the music button. Oh, there we go. Is that the Nod Cry thing, expedition thing you have equipped? No, it's the... It automatically equips... whatever region one you're in. It was that it's the other person said when you press LB plus X, the music thing comes up. It's probably down. I have free and will get Skirk, maybe a Scaffier, but I can't invest in any cons or Sig weapons, so is it worth it? If you like Skirk, assuming you can get Skirk and a Scaffier, it's worth it. If you can't get a Scaffier, then forget it.
You know, we're gonna have that issue with Skirk all over again, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of people who pulled on Columbina, and then we'll have just enough pulls for Escoffier, and then not enough pulls for Skirk, or the other way around.
Yeah, just skip. Honestly, you need both to make it actually worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's really worth getting a Scaffier without getting Skirk right now. It's not like it's the worst ever, but it's definitely not great.
Bro, no one can even see what I'm doing under the chat.
Oh. I'm sorry. I had to move you. Oh, I originally had you on the other side. But I had to move you because then it was blocking the map.
So you just can't win?
I can win now. I can win. We're winning now. Challenge fail. You have to get in front of him. Wait, there's two? Nice. I have Skirk and no Scaffe and it's still better than Ayaka? Well, yeah, that's for sure. I think it's really funny how people said Ayaka is not as reliant on a Scaffe as Skirk is. That's really funny to me, because it's not true.
I like this video caption. It took me 2 hours to figure this out.
Sumeru moment. Makes sense why creators keep their relationship status a secret. True.
Who?
Yeah.
What?
I think they're just like, because chat's always weird about. They're policing my. If I'm like, it would make sense. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I'm focusing on what I'm saying. Chat's always policing me because if they think I'm married, they're like, does your wife know that you're gooning for Zibai? Or does your wife know that you're flirting with April? Or does your wife know this and that? They like to police how you are. So they're saying it makes sense why creators keep their relationship status a secret. Because people get weird like that. I do not get the video caption. Can you explain why Varka's him? I don't know. I just put it there.
He is him.
Yeah. But if you want to learn about Varka's kit, you can watch my most recent video. He has a cool kit. So that kind of makes him him. Oh. I was pressing the wrong button. Nailed it. Look at him, true. He is not her, also true. Who is that top right? It is April. Can you predict all 4 banners in 6.4? I did. I made a video on it. Do you mean the 4 stars as well? But 6 point, oh yeah, 6.4. Oh yeah, that would be the, no. Yeah, 6.4. It's pretty much guaranteed to be VARKA, Flintissa, Escoffier, and Lohan.
Lohan?
Apparently that's his name. What if he's a melt DPS that's standard banner and better than Ryo?
He probably is better than Ryo.
Yeah.
Wait, how am I supposed to get back up?
The VARKA leaks come out? There's some a couple days ago. I made a video on it.
What? Why can't I just... What the hell are you... You're supposed to climb the wall?
I feel like I did this puzzle. Is there more that I need to do? These guys are singing away. He's singing away. He's singing away. He's singing away. Is there another one somewhere? Two new 5 stars per patch back to back is wild. True. What characters do you recommend right now? Depends on your account. Depends what you want. I still think that Skirk is strong enough to get. Like, I recommend getting at least one. I recommend getting Columbina and one of either Flintissa, Nefer, or Zabubu. So get one of those, and then probably it's gonna be a good, like, meta-wise. It's probably gonna be good to get either VARKA or one of the other Hexorite characters. You probably don't have enough pulls to also get Skirk. So if you don't already have Skirk, you kind of might as well wait for the other Hexorite DPS, whoever that ends up being. I feel like there's going to be at least 2 Hexorite DPSs. And VARKA's 1, so there's probably going to be one more. But it's kind of weird though. Who would they be, and when would they be? Is VARKA gonna be the only Hexroid DPS? That wouldn't really make sense. You know?
Yeah, well, they have Alice coming. And is it gonna be Nicole? Is she gonna be a DPS?
Maybe she can be a DPS and a support.
Columbina?
Until
Or not, no,
Nicole.
what's her name? Sandrone.
She won't be a Hexroid. Llama's only gonna be a 6.6. We don't really know. Llama's hard to pin down right now. So they're not going to be Lunar or Hex, just regular old character? Yeah. Or whatever is part of the next region. How close are you to 120k? We are 460 away. There's a music note in that thing. Are you laughing at me?
No.
Are you laughing at how successful I am?
Never.
There's nothing in there. Oh yeah, what if Lohan is a what if Lohan is a Hexroid DPS?
Then he's bad. I mean, he's bad no matter what.
Yeah. Standard banner characters are cooked. I do not understand what I'm supposed to do with this puzzle. Only 2 of them are glowing.
Oh yeah, that one. I didn't get it either. Will Shallonen work with VARKA? You don't want double
No.
Geo, so no.
Shallonen has no synergy with Animo, and VARKA has no synergy with Geo. Double no. I have enough pulls to get Columbina or Nefa. I'm willing to spend to get more pull, but who should I get first? Depends on who you have and what you want to do.
You don't have to spend in this game. A lot, at least. You can
Yeah, just get
plan.
walking. Just get walking. Turn the flower thingy around. I don't know how to do that. Ask the octopuses. Alright. Let's set you. You can't interact with them.
Oh my god.
What's Varka's kit? Can you summarize it quick? I made a video summarizing it. You hold? Does holding it do something? No way April died. I don't think holding did anything. What made you come back to explore? I like exploring, and this is my lowest explored place. And I was inspired by April.
Yeah, my influence is intoxicating.
Ah, nice. There are 3 octopus to free. Well, there's 1 here. 2 there, 3, 4 over there. Is there more?
I love the dung beetles.
You would.
They're just dunging around. It's cute.
Is Nicole locked for 6.6 or still speculation? It's should be pretty good. Should be pretty locked in. Rotate the flower in the middle. How do you rotate them? There's like no way to interact with them.
I just remember that stuff being a little confusing and I had to like look it up, so.
Do you have early access? Yes.
Not in a shareable way though.
Yes. New subscriber here, hello. Hello. The smaller flower, the 2 are. Oh. It's rotating.
There's a whole bunch of things I couldn't open before because I didn't have like maximum bookage in Sumeru. There's like those little book things that you interact with, and you need to like have unlimited access to get everything. And I didn't have everything before, so I had to go back and get a whole bunch of chests now that I do have it unlocked all the way. It's kind of annoying that they have that because it's already a maze trying to get to these places.
Agreed.
So, it's annoying. Also, having it be locked when you get there.
I still don't know, like, which way it's supposed to be. If a new player got any nod card DPS and their best team, who would you recommend? Whichever one you like the best. I will die on this hill.
Well, Nefer is 5k DPS more than...
Well, actually, if you crown... Oh, we did it. That was dumb. If you crown Nefer, then she'll actually pull ahead of Flint, and you can only see what Mama... Shut up. They're all the same. It's your personal early guess on the next region's thing.
Maybe something to do with the cold again? I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really have, like, there was no, there was no way to predict Uja and Numa. There was no way to predict Night Soul, and there was no way to predict lunar reactions. If I had to...
It'll probably have a regional thing though, because that's just what they do now.
Yeah. And I like the regional thing. It's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I think... Although, actually, never mind. I do have a problem with it. It's really dumb. I hate this lunar damage thing where you have to do lunar damage. I wish that they just kept it like it was, where it could be lunar damage or the normal reaction damage. I'm pissed with this lunar damage shit. Do you think Crown Dendro reactions coming in Shinazunaya? I think that could happen. Of course, okay, you test and play every character. Sure. No, Skirk.
Skirkabloom? I think that just nothing ever is gonna be more fun to say. I'm sorry.
I think it's pretty fun to say, not gonna lie. Didn't they kind of tease him in the crowd interactions in the theater? Yeah. Kinda. Whether they actually do it is another thing. But I think it could have
another good thing.
It's also kind of stupid. Lunar damage is different color font that has better multipliers. Well, that I don't mind. That's kind of the cool part. I don't mind that. What I don't like is like when it says you need to do lunar damage. It's like, let it be. Stop it. Let it be anything. But I gotta go eat and go to the gym and stuff like that. But look forward to video tonight on Lantern Rite 4-star and stuff. I already recorded it, and I already made the thumbnail. So I'll be posting that tonight. And Nefer it is then. Well, if you're asking for which one is the most meta, Nefer and Zibai, if you get vertical, Nefer and Zibai are the same. So, I don't know. Yeah. Fun time. And we will see you all kind of on the video tonight. Probably, I may or may not stream in the coming days. We'll see how it goes. Depends how early my kids go to bed. Everyone is a different language. Why is everyone a different language? I saw someone yesterday that they were just like, Wu was way better than Genshin
Stage is
in their title.
quite complicated, but
Alright, this guy's doing theater. We'll raid this guy. I gotta go, so you can say Jello says hi in the chat.
Misa, Shilonen.
But they were playing Genshin, but they were saying
I know.
that Wu was way better than Genshin.